Who are you?
I am Samuel Nathaniel Morales.
Okay, okay.
Um, I'm a brother,
Your brother?
a son, at the moment, a construction worker.
Mm.
Uh, just trying to make some money,
Trying to make some money. Okay.
just to save up a little bit,
Yeah,
see what happens
yeah.
down the road.
Okay. Are you older brother, younger brother, or in
The
between?
the oldest, I'm
The
the
oldest?
oldest brother.
Okay, okay. How's life right now then?
It's interesting.
Yeah?
Life right now is interesting. A
Doing?
lot of ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
More downs right now, but
Yeah,
we'll be up.
we'll
We'll
be
be
up.
up.
I like that.
Um, but everything in God's timing will
Mm-hmm.
fix itself. The problems that are out and about right now are
Yeah,
just gonna be gone eventually.
yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I like that. I like that positive mindset you got.
Yes.
Yeah. How was it growing up in this era? I mean, you know what I mean? We had technology one half, and then technology we
Yeah.
do. Like it's all over us.
Um, when I was younger, I didn't have too much technology.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get my first phone until I was like 12.
12.
Um, I never had any type of video game system or nothing like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I was always outside playing or digging in the dirt, seeing what I can get dirty with. But um, the second era part, where we did have technology, it just kind of stopped letting kids be kids.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of just got trapped into the system, the social part of their technology, and
Yeah.
everything just kind of stopped being what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of weird now.
Kind of weird now. Do you feel like technology has affected you a lot, or you know?
Yes and no. Um, it definitely has had its cons, but
Mm-hmm.
it can have its pros to it. You can learn a lot of stuff from it.
Yeah.
You can see motivational videos like, for example, I learned how to fix my brakes, my caliper, anything on a car on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use it to your advantage and you can use it to your disadvantages.
Yeah.
You just gotta choose how you want to use it.
Okay. Okay. I guess how was your childhood then? How was it growing up?
It was pretty good for the most part. Um, I liked playing football a lot, so I stayed busy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Sports was kind of my thing. Um, Growing up, I guess it was just the environment we were put in. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of the times, it was like a fight or flight type of mode.
Yeah.
So we always had to be on our toes. We always had to be aware of things, like kind of be prepared for whatever happened to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it,
Yeah.
yeah.
What were some examples of that, a flight or flight moment?
um, I guess when the parents would have troubles at home, or when we'd go out and they tell us, always be aware of your surroundings. It's a good
Mm-hmm.
thing to know, have your aware of surroundings, but as a little kid, I don't think you had to worry about that too
Yeah.
much. It's kind of more of a responsibility for your parents to do, but they would kind of put it on ourselves to
To do it.
kind of learn to take care of ourselves, but at the same time, they didn't let us be kids
Mm-hmm.
the way we should have.
Okay. Guess you miss your childhood then?
At times, parts of it, but for the most part, uh, I think everybody misses
Everybody.
being a kid.
Yeah.
Because as being an adult, you gotta worry about a lot of things:
Mm-hmm.
bills, taxes, work, how
Yeah.
you have money in your pocket. No one's gonna give it to you no more. So, kind of gotta learn how to fend for yourself.
Mm-hmm. How you were saying the parents kind of, I would say, force you to grow up a little faster than usual. I
Yeah.
mean, how do you feel that affected you throughout your
Um,
your life?
it definitely made me who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it kind of like now. all I'm worried about is what's going on around me,
Mm-hmm.
what could happen. In my head, I'm running through every scenario of something that could happen
Yeah.
to kind of be prepared for each situation that could potentially happen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I guess growing up earlier than we had to part, uh, I would have liked to, be able to have acted like a kid and, be able to laugh and play around and spill milk without being hit at the
Yeah.
table. Um, it made me a serious person,
Mm-hmm.
a kind of tensed up person. And for a lot of scenarios, I kind of just sit in places without saying stuff,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of observing what's going on. But I don't realize it. And people will be like, "Why aren't you talking?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Oh, my bad, but
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to ignore you guys or nothing, but I just kind of zone out
Mm-hmm.
doing that stuff
Okay.
that I did as a kid."
Do you feel like it's a good thing or a bad thing? How do you feel about it? Like, is it a bad thing that kids do grow up a little quicker than they usually do and have a mindset of be prepared for everything,
I
or
mean,
or is it a bad thing also?
I guess it depends the way you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be bad to some people, I guess, but in a way, I guess for overall for me, I think it was a good thing because coming out of high school, I was able to stand on my 2 feet on my own to try to figure out life,
Mm-hmm.
try to figure out what I'm gonna do for myself because not everything in life that you wished had happened as a kid happens in reality
Yeah.
once you get older. So you kind of just have to rewrite a whole different future in your head
Mm-hmm.
and start trying to set that up for your life for the rest of the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I think it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, that way they're capable and able to be an adult once it's time for it, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time they should be able to be kids when
Yeah.
they're kids.
Let kids be kids.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess what things did you enjoy the most in your childhood?
Playing outside.
Playing outside.
Um, they would tell us to come inside once the lights came on, but
Mm-hmm.
we'd always stay outside a little later, even if it was a school night. Um, for school, going to roller skating parties,
Mm-hmm.
um, stuff like that. Saturday mornings, going to football games. Um, there's a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that I miss as a kid. Uh, but the most, I guess, the thing I miss the most as a kid is uh, the family time we used to spend together.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole family.
The whole
We would
family.
all get together, cook out, and stuff like that. Now it's everybody's kind of doing their own thing. They don't
Mm-hmm.
really want to come around anymore. So that's what I miss the most, being
Mr.
a
Nose.
kid.
Okay. Why did your family stop that?
Um, they all started having their own problems, their own opinions, I guess. And my family, they like to agree to disagree
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of cases. So they tend to start arguing or just getting frustrated with each other when
When,
it's just not that serious. I
yeah.
guess you guys just get in your guys' heads and
Mm-hmm.
I guess rage bait each
Yeah.
other. But um, I think that's the main reason why our family stopped hanging out so much, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, what's a few things that stuck with you throughout your childhood then? Like, what's some core memories that you have?
Um, core memories. Every holiday we had, every Christmas, I guess. Um, especially Christmas. I like
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, um, but the holidays I just liked getting together with everybody, watching movies, eating a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I think that's
that's a
what
core.
a core memory, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of core memories, but right now, I guess that's the one I think
That's the one. Okay. How would your younger self see you right now?
of. He would look at me and be confused.
Be confused.
He'd be
Okay.
confused because he grew up wanting to be an NFL or a college football player,
Mm-hmm.
and neither of those happened. So he'd be confused as
Mm-hmm.
to why I'm sitting at home, you know, going out on the weekends or working at a construction job
Yeah.
instead of being in college or, on a football team
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, still playing and still training and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He would be confused.
It would be confused. Okay. Would your younger self like where you are right now?
um, I guess he would like the part at the fact that I'm, making it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess living, taking care of myself the best I can, but I wouldn't necessarily say he would be happy to see where I'm at
Mm-hmm.
right
My question is, why aren't you in college? You know, doing it how your younger would self.
now.
Did you kind of fall out of love with football?
Yes and no. I guess the coaches for me had to do a lot,
Mm-hmm.
like with the killing my feeling for football, I guess. But the love for football is always
Was
gonna be there for me.
mm-hmm.
Um, I guess the coaches just kind of killed the experience of high school football. So, and then for us to be losing as much
Mm-hmm.
as we were, I was taking a lot of damage. Like the last 2 years of high school within football, and I wouldn't be able to say anything about the injuries because
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have a lot of good players and
Yeah.
we were trying to win. So I would try to, you know, dug out the injuries and
Yeah.
try to still play and stuff. And that made me realize the hits and all that just gets worse
Mm-hmm.
the older and the bigger you get. And your body doesn't react to them the same way as they do in high school. So um, I guess it got in my head that I'm like, I don't really want to damage myself anymore
Mm-hmm.
because even now I don't even play anymore, but I'm still feeling parts of my body that I'm like, it hurts. But
Yeah.
um, and then on top of that, I never really was a fan of school
Mm-hmm.
or like I was good at it, but I never liked
Like it.
doing it
Yeah.
or I never had the motivation to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, only for football, I
Only
guess.
for
Like
football.
I would only keep up my grades to be able to play sports.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the main reason why is because I didn't enjoy school. I didn't like school,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I feel like it could be different.
Yeah.
It could be a new experience, but I just gotta step over that line and try it out,
Try now.
see
Okay.
what happens.
I guess, are you happy with your current self then? The version of you right now?
I could be happier.
Mm-hmm.
I could be happier. I'm not happy with myself, but um, I'm not mad at myself either.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of trying to figure myself out right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff I need to figure out. You know, change a lot of ways of living to be able to succeed better
Mm-hmm.
in life. Save money.
Yeah.
I can't spend. I can't save money because I'm always spending. I gotta change some things up.
Yeah.
Stop spending as much money and stuff like that.
Stuff like that.
But um, I'm not happy, but I'm not mad with myself.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
I think that's an okay spot,
yeah.
you know. What do you live by? What are your standards for rules? What are, I guess, some rules that you wouldn't pass, others do?
Be respectful. Respect takes you a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, whether it's, I guess, only if they deserve it.
Yeah.
I guess if they've earned their respect,
Mm-hmm.
give them their respect back. But overall, I think it's good to respect people because once you respect people, start building trust
Yeah.
in people, building bonds with people, people that may have connections to other people, and
Mm-hmm.
that started with respect, and now you're talking to the owner of a big company, and
Yeah.
they're offering you a job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I that's my main thing. You got to live by respect.
Live by respect.
Respect by everything,
Mm-hmm.
unless obviously you don't have to respect them.
Yeah.
But that's my main thing is respect.
I like that.
Respect. High high standard. High
Understand.
standard.
I do like that a lot. Um, what is the meaning of life to you right now?
The meaning of life is to live.
To live.
You gotta live. You gotta you gotta live. You can't be stuck in your head. You can't be trapped in your room,
Mm-hmm.
not wanting to go out because you're thinking too many things, and it's just like I don't even want to go out no more.
Yeah.
Or like just live in the moment. Don't
Mm-hmm.
don't try to waste your time trying to control something you can't control.
Yeah.
Um, like what's gonna happen tomorrow or what happened yesterday. Like I guess just enjoy the day as the day goes, as the day comes.
Mm-hmm.
Then once the issue comes by, then worry about it then. But just live in the
Just live.
moment, live life. That's my thing.
I like that. I like that. Um, do you have any regrets? Any regrets? Yeah.
I have a lot of regrets.
Yeah.
I have a lot of regrets. Um, I think about them every day.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since the beginning of high school to now,
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of regrets. Um, for example, a funny regret that I have is uh, trying to do a donut
Mm-hmm.
on a dead end street in a neighborhood in the winter, and I slipped and hit a car, and the car hit the mailbox of
Uh-huh.
another house, and I left
Mm-hmm.
without staying for anyone to figure out who hit the car, but
Uh-huh.
they ended up finding out,
Yeah.
and they came looking for me at school and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. I would always try to avoid the situation, but I regret it.
Yeah.
I regret even thinking of doing a donut in the
Yeah.
street because it brought me to a bad consequence that I didn't want to face.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept running from it, but that's like a lot of scenarios now in times or nowadays, I guess, where you have a regret, but you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
It happened. You gotta face your consequence, face the action that you did,
Mm-hmm.
um, to be able to move past it, I guess.
Yeah.
But because if you don't, you're just stuck on those regrets. You're stuck always thinking, "I wish I didn't do that."
Yeah.
I wish it didn't happen. So you gotta face your consequence after your
Mm-hmm.
regret to be able to kind of forget about the regret.
Yeah. I guess at that moment, why didn't you face it? Why didn't why did you choose? Why did you feel like you needed to run?
Because I knew it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I shouldn't have been doing that. I knew what the consequence could have been
Yeah.
if I faced it. Um, maybe they would have said, "Oh, nothing happens. Just stay here and face what you did. Tell us sorry or something, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll be that." But the other consequence to it could have been like, you're not gonna get your license till 21.
Yeah.
Because at the moment I didn't have a license,
Mm-hmm.
so that would have ruined that for me. But um, because it was wrong, because I knew it was wrong, and I knew what could happen if that action happened,
Mm-hmm.
is why I ran from the consequence. I ran from the regret, I guess.
Hmm. Do you still run?
Run?
Yeah. Do you still run from your consequences?
Oh, at times, but more more than I used to. I try to face my consequences now
Hmm.
because I mean, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose from just you know facing what you have to face and call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah,
Okay. Um, what was your lowest point in life?
um, ending up in jail.
Ending up in jail? Oh.
Ending up in jail. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
Um, and it happened not too long ago.
Yeah.
Uh, I think that has been my lowest point in life. Um, it was definitely a moment to open my eyes and be like, "What the hell are you doing?
Hmm.
What you don't, you're not supposed to be in jail right now."
Yeah.
Um, but that consequence
Hmm.
has made me realize a lot of things, and I have to learn from it.
Yeah.
I have to face, I have to face the consequence now. Um, but I have a lot to learn from
Yeah.
that single thing. And then 2 months prior to that, I was in another car accident,
Hmm.
just as bad as that one. And ever since I lost those two cars, I was like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What got you into that hole?
Um, I guess being out late, not sleeping,
Hmm.
um, was what caused me to be in the situation that I am now. Um, and also drinking. I
Drinking.
was drinking a little too much at the time, and it ended up good
Yeah.
at all. And for those listening, do not drink.
Yeah.
Do not drink. If you're gonna drink, know your limit.
Hmm.
Be smart with it. Don't be excessive with it.
Yeah.
You can enjoy it and be okay, and you can enjoy it and be crazy at the same time.
Hmm.
Um, but don't drink and be crazy, and don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Okay. Are you still in that hole or have you gotten out?
I'm trying to get out.
Trying to get out. Okay.
I'm trying. Some days are a little more difficult than other days, but I'm trying to get out that hole, and I will
Hmm.
eventually. Like I said, things will get better with God's timing, but um, it's it's not a battle, but you gotta fight. You gotta
Yeah.
keep up the pace to get out of the hole.
Hmm.
You gotta be consistent. You gotta be better than you were before.
Yeah.
So things like this won't happen.
Hmm.
You'll be in a better spot.
What's I guess what's something that helped you kind of get yourself back up
Um, Going to jail.
going to jail?
Even though it wasn't, being there for a long time,
Hmm.
it just feels long. The couple days that you're there, because you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
But going to jail was what made me be like, get yourself out of this hole right now before you get deeper into the hole,
Hmm.
and you're gonna be in here longer in
Yeah.
other situations. You get in bigger trouble for other things, and going to jail is what
Going to
made
jail.
me open my eyes and realize
Hmm.
that, I guess. But yeah.
Do you dislike the person you are right now?
No, I don't dislike the person. Um, but I know me as a person, I could be better than what I've been
Hmm.
lately, and uh, I guess I'm not a fan of the person I am right now, but I don't dislike myself because I guess I'm living
Yeah.
I'm living life like I tried to say, but yeah, I don't dislike myself.
Okay.
I try not to,
Try
but
not to.
at
Okay.
times,
I like that. Like try to not dislike yourself
yeah,
because I've
at
heard.
times you
Yeah.
can, have moments where you're like, I don't like myself at times,
Mm,
but you can be better. You can have your days, and you can have better days
yeah.
than days before and stuff like that.
I guess when was the last time you were happy with yourself?
Mm, I guess when I was still playing sports,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I was fully still happy with myself because I was still doing something that I enjoyed,
Mm-hmm.
even though life around me towards the end of high school was just kind of crumbling on its
Yeah.
own without me even trying to. Because the parents ended up divorcing and stuff like that, so we had to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. But um, that's when I was still in sports was when I
Mm-hmm.
still felt fully happy with myself.
Okay. I guess when was the last time you cried then?
Cried.
Yeah.
Um, I guess a couple weeks ago. I think it was for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was really not trying to do anything for my birthday.
Yeah.
Uh, with the crashes and all that stuff that had happened, I was just kind of feeling like I didn't really have any, well, not too much to be celebrating
Mm-hmm.
this time of year,
Yeah.
or not this year at least, because I haven't been doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't feel like I deserved to have been celebrated because I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't deserving it, I guess, or
Yeah.
what I thought was not deserving it. But for my birthday, I think it was.
For your
Yeah,
birthday. Okay.
that's crying.
Well, what are some struggles you're dealing with today then?
Um, I guess my main struggle is being anxious to go to court
Mm-hmm.
and see what they're gonna tell me or what all I gotta do to set that straight with them. But um, that's been my main struggle
Main struggle.
recently. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what's gonna happen and what
Mm-hmm.
could happen and what I need to do and things like that. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff I didn't know
Yeah.
was even a thing, but you gotta do it and pay for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta have money, um, and so yeah, that's my main struggle right now.
Okay. How will you improve yourself? How will you get better?
By being consistent, um, if I'm doing something that's good, that's doing good for myself in life,
Mm-hmm.
continue doing it. Find something else that also does good for me, benefits me in the best way it can. Um, just finding better ways to give myself better opportunities to be better, to show people that I can get out of the hole, or
Mm-hmm.
be a better person, better than I am right now, I guess. And yeah.
Okay. I guess what keeps you going every day?
um the fact that I gotta get up and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
um Work is what's gonna give me money.
Mm-hmm.
Work is what's gonna make me feel good at
Yeah.
the end of the day. I went to work, woke up, I did the job, went home, felt tired,
Mm-hmm.
but woke up the next day to do it again. Um, and yeah, right now that's what keeps me going. It's just
Keep going.
waking up to go to work,
Mm-hmm. I like
being
that.
ready to go to work.
What do you think you should enjoy more in life then? I guess right now.
Mm, the good people I have around,
Mm-hmm.
the good people that have good intentions for what they've shown and stuff like that. Um, just enjoy the good friends and family that are still around, and,
Hmm.
still enjoy being around each
Yeah.
other and not having issues or opinions about one another and stuff like that. I just think I think that's what I should appreciate
Yeah.
more in life: the good friends and family that you have around.
Okay. What's a few things that you'll miss in life? You know what I mean? I guess right now,
Mm, playing sports.
playing sports.
That was a big part of me. A big, like, the main thing about me
Hmm.
is playing sports, and I guess, like I said, that was the last time I felt happy. That's what kept me going when it did.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, sports is what I miss.
Yeah.
I need to do it. I need to do it again. Do something.
I guess why don't you join like a little team that's not in college, maybe
I've
off on the
been
side.
I've been looking at it, but it's just the thing is they're travel football teams.
Okay.
Like, they travel, and I don't know what days they travel.
Hmm.
Like, I haven't looked all that great into it, but my main thing is I can't miss work,
Yeah.
like miss out on money that I have to make to
Hmm.
keep my life going,
Yeah.
to be able to do something I enjoy, but at the same time, that's the sacrifice you got to take,
Hmm.
or the step you got to take to do it if you want to still do it, or still enjoy doing it, I guess.
Hmm. Being an older brother of three, or was it two or three?
Three.
Three. Being an older brother of three, how do you think they see you
Um, that's a role model.
as a role model?
It's an example of what to do and what not to do in
Hmm.
life. I'm kind of like the test subject
Hmm.
for them to be able to learn off of, so they can, you know, when they get to the point I'm in right now in life, they can, do better than I am doing right now.
Yeah.
So I can, yeah, I guess, even if I'm doing something bad, I guess I look at it as a way of them seeing it
Seeing.
happen
Uh huh.
and be
Them.
like, I don't want to do that, or like, let me not do what that's doing, or
Hmm.
whatever the case may be. But I think it's like that. They just kind of learn off of you or what you do, and you got to be careful at times.
Hmm.
But um, I think that's how they look at
That's how they.
older brothers, I guess,
Yeah.
older siblings,
I guess how do you want them to see you
as a good example,
as a good
a
example?
good role model. Um, I want them to have, more good things
Hmm.
to learn off of than bad things. Um, I just want them to, you know, grow up to be better than what I've been,
Hmm.
or what has happened in life. And they can be good people. They can be, big in life. They can have a lot of things. They just gotta learn what not to do, what
Or not to do.
not to be in life, and stuff like that.
Hmm. Okay. I like that. Um. So, do you believe in a higher power?
What do you mean by higher power?
I guess God. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And
Yeah, I
yeah.
do. I
Okay.
do. It was deeply rooted in me as a little kid.
Hmm.
My grandparents are pastors for a church down the street. Um, so my whole family is very
Is.
much religious, very
Hmm.
much Christian, very much believe in God, the higher power. Um, I just am not as close to Him as I should be,
Hmm.
being from a family that's so religious.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of because they kind of shoved it down our throats in a
Yeah.
way, so much that the older we got, we're just kind of like,
Yeah.
we were so deeply in it, and nothing really. happened. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, good things happened, but I mean, I'm distant from it, and
Not too
you
far.
guys are as close as you are to it, and we're about the same as a person, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. Like some people think they're better than other people because they go to church and they say
Mm-hmm.
they're Christian, and the other person says they're Christian but they don't go to church,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's good to go at times. But um, I do believe in God.
Yeah.
I do believe in high power.
Why do you believe in, God?
Um, cause I guess every person needs something to believe in,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's the universe or God. But my thing is God, because like I said, it was I was taught that whether something good or bad is happening, God is always gonna have your back.
Mm-hmm.
God is always gonna be there. He's always gonna take care of you, even if you're thinking He's not taking care of you. He's there, just listening,
Mm-hmm.
even if He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
And at times you start questioning what are you doing,
Mm-hmm.
or what's going on, but you're not supposed to question it. You kind of just let it happen.
Let it happen.
If
Okay.
it's happening, it's for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a coincidence. So I just think he's there to take care of us, and keep us motivated to just keep going whether something bad is happening or
Mm-hmm. How has believing in God changed you throughout your life?
not. It has kept me out of a lot of bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, all the things I've been told as a younger kid have always stuck with me. I've never, just kind of listened to it and let it go, but I've always stuck with what I've been told, and it's kept me out of a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the Ten Commandments tells you not to steal, not to kill, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of just stay out of troubles, stay out of situations where you could be caught up in some type of case,
Yeah.
or some situation that could cause you to be in trouble, or that could make you end up dead and stuff like that. So um, I just think he's something to believe in, to be able to live life knowing that you're safe or
Mm-hmm.
taken care of, I guess.
I guess. What do you think God thinks of you right now?
Um, I think he's asking why I'm not running to him,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the times I am right now in life. I think he's probably wondering why I'm kind of distant from him, not really searching for him
Yeah.
as I should be. And I think he would be like, why are you not coming?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you here? Why aren't you looking for me? But um, I definitely gotta start doing that.
Mm-hmm. I guess. What does God want you to do right now? I guess. I guess. What do you think His mission is for you in life?
To find purpose,
To find
to
purpose.
find that's something that's gonna keep me motivated to keep being good.
Mm-hmm.
Keep being successful in life. Keep having opportunities to be better, be you know more consistent in life with everything you do.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think God should let you into heaven?
Um, I think you should let me into heaven because after everything that I do or have done, I'm always having him in my head or
Mm-hmm.
in my heart, and I try to, live by what he says, and the things he tells us to do, and you know treat people the way he would, and stuff like that. Um, I do. I guess that's why I think he should let me into heaven.
Okay, I like that. Um, what separates you from others?
Uh, I guess the part that I can. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question. What separates me from everybody else? I guess I kind of try to keep myself private to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to those that know me on a personal level, I'll talk a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be real talkative. I'll be real funny. I'll be, you know, crazy at times because I know they'll be crazy back. But
Yeah.
um, for the most part, to people that don't know me, I'm a silent person.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of sit there like an emo person,
Yeah.
but I'm not emo. Just kind of zone out.
Yeah.
I guess that separates me from other people.
Okay. And how do you want to be remembered?
How do I want to be remembered? I want to be remembered for being fun. Um, I've told people, if it comes to the day I die and you guys have to plan my funeral, I don't want you guys to be there crying. I want you
Mm-hmm.
guys to, you know, have music,
Yeah.
be talking, dance if you guys want to, drink if you guys want to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't like I don't like seeing other people be sad.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing other people, going through a tough time. Um, you know, death is a part of life, so it
Mm-hmm.
happens. Um, but the way I want to be remembered, I guess, is just a fun, good hearted spirit,
Mm-hmm.
a good hearted person um, that enjoyed life
Yeah.
and lived it.
Okay, I like that. Why
Allow
allow yourself
myself to
to?
struggle
Yeah. Why do you allow
and
yourself
not
to
other
struggle?
people to struggle. Um, it's a good question because I do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do it a lot. Um, I guess I don't like other people struggling or sad and stuff like that because they shouldn't. They shouldn't be sad. They should be happy, or if not, at least in a good mood.
Mm-hmm.
Not spending their day or time thinking about something or being sad about it. If it can be you know avoided or help to change their mood or help their struggle, it's easier than to help myself, I guess, because you can see the result of
Mm-hmm.
helping them.
That person.
Whereas, to if you kind of try to help yourself in ways, sometimes you don't see too much change
Mm-hmm.
in some things that you do.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just easier to see a result in the helping of struggling part, helping somebody else than helping myself.
Okay. So what is struggle to you then?
What do you mean?
What I mean is like my own struggle is myself. You know what I mean? I fight myself every day to get up in the morning, get up on time, go to the gym, come back, and do what I need to do. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
my struggle. Is my own self. You know,
yeah.
seeing a mirror of me. I guess what is your struggle?
Um, I guess that would be the case for myself too.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, um, myself causes a lot of struggles
Mm-hmm.
that I have to, go through, and some can be avoided, but my main struggle is myself as well,
Okay.
because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that can be avoided. There's a lot of stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you can do better.
Mm-hmm.
You just choose not to, and that's a struggle that you have to fight sometimes. And myself too, for sure.
I guess why do you feel that you have that struggle of, you know what I mean, have to fight with yourself and stuff like that? Like, I guess why do you allow yourself to fall?
Mm, I don't know. I guess because being better, like I said, has to take that consistency, and sometimes you don't catch on to the groove of that consistency,
Mm-hmm.
and you start doing the stuff that was making you struggle again.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of a back and forth type of thing where you try to fix those struggles and then fall out of a groove or get off the track a little bit, and then you start struggling again, and then you try to fix it, and then you start struggling again. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of a back and forth type of thing. It just kind of happens as you go, but
Yeah.
you try to fix it. Try to fix it.
Okay. Um. What's your dream in life? What are you dreaming for?
Um, a realistic dream or a fictional dream?
Let's go with fictional because I don't think anything's impossible. So you know what I
My
mean.
fictional dream as of right now, um, to be able to go to the NFL draft or
Mm-hmm.
like the NFL combine, I guess. You can sign up and show up,
Mm-hmm.
not have gone to college if I choose not to go to college. Like if I continue doing what I'm doing right now, just working and stuff, as long as you know, get my body in shape,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to sign up to go to the combine and do the training and see if some NFL coach would
Would take you.
miraculously just fucking put me on the roster, even if I'm a bench warmer for
Mm-hmm.
the whole season. That would be my fictional dream, but realistic dream is just a realistic dream to buy a house with land,
With land.
have
Okay.
a cow. I
Mm-hmm.
want a cow.
You want a cow?
Yeah.
Just one
Well,
cow?
if I have more animals, I have more animals, but a cow is what I want. I just want
Yeah.
to not the regular cows. I want one of those fluffy cows.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One of the
The
fluffy
yeah.
cows. They're real bushy and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. But that's my realistic dream. Say realistic is that one. If you do what you need to do, you can
Mm-hmm.
achieve it.
Why don't you chase those dreams? Those two, you know, the unrealistic one and the realistic one that you have. Why don't you do them?
Because the unrealistic one, in my case, takes a lot. It takes a lot physically. It takes a lot mentally. It takes a lot money wise.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a lot. Like you don't have a lot of money, but you gotta have your investments in all that stuff. And then for the realistic dream, I'm chasing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm chasing that one right now. Um, eventually with God's timing, like I said, hopefully we'll be living in a house with land and a cow.
And a cow.
And a cow.
Okay. I like that. Um, is there an impact that you want to leave behind, you know, after maybe you die or, you know, right now while you're still alive?
An impact
Mm-hmm.
to treat one another the way you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my impact would be to treat others the way you want to be treated because it can cause a lot of relationships, whether that's family or friend. You can, burn a bridge that never should have been burnt
Mm-hmm.
just because you chose to, have a disagreement. So I think that would be my impact or like my little message to treat others the way you want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
Because in life, you don't know when you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Life is too short to be sitting there fighting with somebody or
Yeah.
disagreeing with somebody. Is for what?
Yeah.
It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Mm-hmm. And do you care about how others see you?
Um, not really.
No.
Whether they see me bad or good,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person at the end of the day, and so are
Yeah.
you. So think whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing my own thing because nobody's gonna go to work for me and make money for me and
Mm-hmm.
live my life for me.
Yeah.
So I really don't. It doesn't matter to me whether they think good or bad about me. It's
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like whatever. I guess
Okay.
nonchalant about it. 6'7".
um, what's the best advice you have or been told?
Oh shit! I don't know. Um, I'm gonna say one that's dumb. Uh, I say it a lot just cause it's funny. But the bigger the guy,
Mm-hmm.
the harder they fall.
The harder they fall. Okay.
Just pick your poison.
Mm-hmm.
Just pick your poison. Um, I guess that'll be the advice I get.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Are you living or existing?
Ooh, okay. Well, recently I've just been existing.
Just
I haven't been
existing.
living.
Okay.
Um, and like I said, you need to live life. And I haven't been living. I've just kind of been existing, and I'm just kind of here
Mm-hmm.
for the ride of life.
Yeah.
See what happens. See what life brings
Mm-hmm.
to your table.
Well, what's your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear is never finding a purpose,
Mm-hmm.
never finding, you know, a good purpose for you in life and to keep you going, to
Yeah.
keep you motivated, to keep you happy. I guess that's my main fears. It's not finding a purpose in life
Mm-hmm.
because that can lead you down different paths and stuff. But uh, I would say that's my worst fear.
Okay. Where do you find your purpose?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I like to say I try to be optimistic about things like that, and I would say I will.
Mm-hmm.
I will with God's timing. Um, I will find purpose.
You will find purpose.
Yeah,
Okay. I like that. I like that. Mm, what is death to you?
part of life.
Part of life.
Like I said earlier, I think it's a part of life. The cremating part and the burying part, that's up to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of like a that's kind of like a your guys' deal type of
Yeah.
thing. But uh, the Bible says you come from ashes and you should return as ash
Mm-hmm.
or dirt or whatever the case is. But me personally, I wouldn't want to be burnt.
No.
I wouldn't want to be cremated.
Yeah.
Would you want to be cremated or
No,
would you
I
want to
don't
be
think so.
buried?
No, I think buried instead.
Yeah,
Uh, would you
I
have
don't
a
know.
casket or no casket?
If I have a casket, it better not be no cheap wooden
Mm-hmm.
casket. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't care. I'll be dead. I'll be dead. But uh, I would probably want a casket.
Probably a casket.
Opened or closed. That's up to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to y'all.
And have you ever outgrown somebody?
Outgrown
Yeah.
somebody?
This one's a weird one just because, people don't believe in outgrowing somebody and some people do, and they tell me that if somebody is doing harm to them, that they will cut them off. Some
Yeah.
people won't and just let them kind of just be in their own world. You know what I mean?
I think I have.
Yeah.
Um, Especially lately. I think a lot of people from the past that you thought, you know, you thought they would be a good person to have around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As you got older, you know, they kind of continue in their same ways, or
Yeah.
you know, stuff that you're trying to get away from or lean away from it so you could be more successful in life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in those cases, you kind of just have to distance yourself a little bit, even if you don't want to, even if they're the homies or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you hang out with them and stuff, but if they're causing you to, you know, continue to do bad in life, or you know, not letting you succeed or move forward,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely gotta think of something to, you know,
To distance.
yeah, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
bring yourself to better opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to be better.
I like that. What's a few things that you gotta leave behind or let go of to move on forward from today?
Um, to be completely honest, I think the za,
The what?
the za.
The za?
I think the za has to go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, it obviously affects the way you react to things, the way you think about things, the
Mm-hmm.
way you feel about things. I don't think it lets you fully be your true self.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously you're zot up
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but I think that's one thing that has to go for
That's
me to be better
be
than
better.
I am right now.
Okay. I guess will you let it go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm coming to that. And I've said it for a long time.
I was telling you, will you let it go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I well. I don't think I will. I will.
You will? Okay.
I will. Um, because the older I get, it's not as fun as it was, or
Mm-hmm.
it's not as, I guess, it's not like it was in high school when you were smoking in the bathroom with the boys and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Um, skipping class and
Mm-hmm.
doing all that stuff. But now you gotta grow up. You know you gotta become an adult. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if you become a parent, you have kids and stuff like that. Can't really have that
Yeah.
around the kids. That's you can't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because then they're gonna start thinking, you know, it's okay to smoke or do whatever the case is. But yeah, I will stop that because I gotta grow in life. I gotta
Mm.
be better.
Okay. And what's something that stuck with you throughout your life?
Um, the fact that the world keeps spinning,
Mm-hmm.
Earth keeps spinning. Whether you have a problem, whether you're mad at somebody, whether you want to, you know, throw a fit or something, the world keeps spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Time keeps going. You know, you still got work, still got other things that are going on. You can't stop the world because you got something going on. You
Yeah.
know. So I think that's what stuck with me in life. It's like the world just keeps going.
Mm. Okay. What's the most impactful moment in your life? I think.
Impactful moment?
Yeah.
I don't know. Impactful. I guess if I'm gonna be honest, my parents divorcing
Mm-hmm.
was pretty impactful. Um, cause then a housing situation started happening, and we had to figure out where to live and stuff like that. Um, for a couple weeks in high school, I think I can't remember if it was freshman or sophomore year, but I was living in my car for
Yeah.
2 weeks outside of Meyer,
Mm-hmm.
parked in the parking lot.
Dang.
I was I would just park there at the end of the night. I would just put my seat back
Mm-hmm.
and sleep in there. Go to school the next day.
Yeah.
You know, go to football practice, but nobody knew I was staying
Yeah.
in my car. but I didn't want to tell nobody because my parents had divorced. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want nobody really knowing my business, and I guess that's why I say it's so impactful because it started showing me like how to take care of myself on my own and
Mm-hmm.
grow up
Bro.
faster than I needed to,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's why.
I guess why didn't you want to go to somebody, ask for to stay at a friend's house for a week or two?
I did eventually because my mom ended up finding out, and
Mm-hmm.
she texted one of my friends' moms and was like, "Can he come stay over for a little bit and stuff like that?" But the reason I didn't want to tell nobody or like bother anybody was because I felt like I was bothering them or
Mm-hmm.
putting my baggage
Onto
onto
them.
that other
Yeah.
person when it's not their responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Like to take care of a kid or a child or a teenager at the time, it's the parents' responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, that responsibility kind of went out the window, so I just kind of felt like I was bothering people if I were to tell them or ask them for help and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So I just kind of kept to myself until they ended up finding out, and obviously I had to
Had to stay
go
over there.
stay and stuff. But yeah, that's why I don't really tell nobody because I feel like I'm bothering them and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
I guess, do you still feel like that you're bothering somebody if you
Yeah,
ask things?
yeah, that's why I try to, you know, whether it's needing money or whatever the case is, I try to figure it out on my own. I try not
Mm-hmm.
to ask for help. If I really need help, then now because of not asking for help, then at times I'll be like, okay, I need help,
Mm-hmm.
or like I need a hand, and I gotta ask, or else
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna get help or anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't ask or whatever. But I that's only if I really feel I
Feel
need
needed
to,
to.
but
Okay.
I try not to.
Should porn be banned?
Porn?
Porn. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be bad. Um, I know I've seen Texas, it's banned. Like can't even use it over there, and I think
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be like that everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Yes, because it's that's another rabbit hole. That's another rabbit hole you don't want to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you're down it, and it can affect a lot in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I think it should be a bad thing.
Bad thing. Okay.
It's a temporary high,
Mm-hmm.
in the moment type of thing, but afterwards, it's like why?
Yeah.
You kind of like okay, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, but I think it should be bad.
Okay. I guess, has porn affected you?
Um, it has, it's had its effects in my life. Um, and that falls back to technology and all that crap. It just it's nothing is the same now that technology is here.
Mm-hmm.
Technology ruins everything. It's ruined everything for everyone. Like people are sharing their experiences online.
Mm-hmm.
People will say one thing, and it'll put it in someone else's head, and they'll start worrying about that thing, and that starts affecting their relationship and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. It just one thing after another, it starts affecting more and more, and that's the rabbit hole that you go down.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me it has affected my life.
Affecting you. Okay.
Yeah,
Appreciate you sharing that, bro.
yeah.
Just because,
I tell you, I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest. I'm gonna be. I tell you, I don't care whether
Mm-hmm.
they think I'm good or bad or whatever the fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real. Uh, it, People try not to talk about it. They don't talk about it because they're
Yeah.
embarrassed of it, but it's a regret you got to face,
Mm-hmm.
and whether it has a consequence or not, you got to face it to
Yeah.
be able to let it go.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think of this world? Do you think it's going in a bad way or in a good way right now?
This world,
Yeah.
like right now,
Yeah. Right now.
it's going to shit.
Shit.
It's going
Yeah.
to shit. Um, there's a lot of bad things going on around in the world right now. For example, I don't know if it was yesterday or the night before, but GRPD shot a dude in downtown. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why. I don't know what for, but to death. It's something bad. Um, they have the ice, all that ice shit going around, and the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the Epstein files. This is gonna fuck up everything
Mm-hmm.
because in order for that not to fuck up everything, they're gonna try to fuck up other shit to distract us from that shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then
It's
it's
just
just yeah, it's gonna go bad.
okay. Will this world get better?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't. I think it's just it's come so far to the point where it's. I think it's to the point where God's gonna be like it's time to go down there soon
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think the world is gonna get any better.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just gonna continue getting worse. The more we let it to get worse, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think people allow this? Why do you allow it? Why do you, you know what I mean? Why do you think everyone keeps, just saying, oh, that's whatever, at this point? Because there's so much stuff that's come out that's it's like it's just wild, you know what I mean? And I mean, look at us today. I mean, everyone's still living life just like how it wasn't true or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
why do you think nobody's doing anything?
Um, it's kind of like metaphorically saying, uh, the boy who cried wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he lied that there was a wolf so many times, and the last time there was actually a wolf, nobody believed him,
Mm-hmm.
and he got ate or whatever the fuck. But nowadays, it's just like all these problems or whatever it is going on in the world
Mm-hmm.
kind of got normalized in a way, or like desensitized to the
Mm-hmm.
point where everybody's like, oh, it happened last year.
Yeah.
COVID happened 3 years ago, and we're still alive. It's like they kind of stuff just keeps happening, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing's really happening about it. You
Yeah.
know, it just kind of continues to happen. So they're kind of just like, what's
Whatever.
next?
Yeah.
What's next? They're like, what's gonna happen? Or when are we going to war?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. But I think it's just because they got desensitized to it. They got normalized. They got normalized.
Mm-hmm. What do you think this world needs?
Peace. I
Peace.
think it needs peace. It needs some type of something that will bring everybody together
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, what's the difference between everybody?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that kind of look at other people differently for so many different reasons, um, and it's kind of just like a why
Mm-hmm.
if you're like them, they just different color or act differently or whatever it is, they just think it's okay to kind of judge somebody like that.
Mm-hmm. I guess how will you make a change? Will you make a change?
We can try to make a change, but there's only just so much we can do.
Mm-hmm.
um, we can slowly but surely make a change. I will try to make a change, but to say I will make a change,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably not likely because there's just so much you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, it only goes so long, there's just so many things that have to happen in order for there to actually be a change in this
Mm-hmm.
world.
Okay. What's a few things the world should notice more?
Mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health. Um, think they need to become more aware of mental health. I mean, they are nowadays more than they used to, but I feel like they have to be really aware of it nowadays because a lot of people struggle with stuff and they don't like to talk about it or
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like they should talk about it because there's other stuff going on or whatever the case is. But I think you just gotta, you know, treat everybody equally, or
Mm-hmm.
be be good to one another.
Yeah. Okay. Um, do you think social media should be banned, or do you think it should be controlled a little more, or a little less?
I feel like it's controlled already to the max it will ever be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
They have their, their restrictions and their black buttons on black button, whatever. But overall, I think it should be banned.
It should be banned. Okay.
You got a telephone, you got a phone number to text.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all you need. I mean, the social media is just kind of a distraction to what's going on around you,
Yeah.
what's going on in the world. Um, it can affect your lifestyle. You kind of just sit on your phone and scroll all day. You really, spend time that you could be doing something productive just going through social media.
Yeah.
So I think it should get banned because it's kind of like a mini trap.
Yeah.
Kind of just traps everybody into their social experiment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think
Okay.
it should.
Should be banned. Yeah. All
Hmm.
right. Are you who you truly say you are to other people,
For the most part.
for the most
For the
part?
most part. It's kind of like a 80-20, 90-10 type
Mm-hmm.
of percentage thingy. For the most part, I am exactly who I say I am to people.
Mm-hmm.
But there's parts to me where people, if they knew, they'd be like, "That's not really Sam like of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really you," and it's not me. Those parts. Because for the most part, I'm a good person. I am who I say I am, but um, yeah, overall, I guess I am who I say I am.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather shit yourself in front of your girl, or
Oh
get bitch
my god, what
slapped by a
the?
4-year-old and get knocked out in front of your girl?
No, wait. All right, so I
So,
shit myself in front of my girl,
yeah, yeah. Like I'm talking like
or
diarrhea,
oh
or get bitch slapped by a 4-year-old and you get knocked out in front of your girl.
oh man, like full on knocked out,
Yeah, full on like you fall to the ground and you're down for
like
like a minute.
that ass knocked out,
Mm-hmm.
like not faking it knocked out. I'd rather shit myself in front
Yeah.
of my. I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
bro. Nah, 4-year-old knocks me out, bro.
Yeah.
I I better have shit myself while the 4-year-old knocked me out, because no.
All right. Would you rather take dick from a horse or have every STD in the world?
Yo,
I can't
no, because how are you getting all these STDs?
Uh, I don't know. You just get them right
But
when you
I
decide.
feel like, where did you get an STD from the horse's dick?
Let's say you don't. And the next let's say next nut you do is that's when you get the STD.
I, I would I would take the STDs
You
because I only said STDs, but without the sexually part,
mm-hmm.
sexually check. it was transmitted through sharing a drink or
Yeah.
sharing a vape.
Okay. Okay.
Not sexually.